Welcome, welcome. I am Kathy of Kathy's Cart, and I have dealt with a lot concerning finances throughout my whole adult life. And so I just want to come on here and offer some encouragement and share some knowledge that I've gained over the years to help you reach your financial goals, okay? Now, I know a lot of people out here talking about this, but are they relatable? So, I want to give you 10 ways or 10 things that we can do to help us or help you reach your financial goals, okay? Now, money is affected by a lot of things. How we feel about money affects how we treat money and how we use money. So, and the traumas that we've dealt with throughout our life or we might be still dealing with. And I recently just came to grip with the fact that I've had the money issues that I've had because of the choices that I have made throughout my life. And I've just come to grips with that. So the first thing we really need to do is take a look at why you're battling with money. Is it something you went through? Are you using money as a self-soother? I know I have done that, and I'm just learning not to do that. So the first thing we have to do is address why we're having money troubles. Okay, even if it means we need counseling, and I'm a huge believer in counseling, that might be the first thing that we need to do. We need to figure out why we're in financial trouble, why we're in the place we are. We also have to believe that we can be wealthy or we can gain money or save money. We have to believe that before we can even start. So that's number one, okay? Number two, I know sometimes we tend to not look at our money or look at how much we're spending because we just don't want to know because we don't want to open the mail because it's that bill, that we're not paying. Next thing we need to do is look at our budget, look at how much money we got going in, write down how much money are our bills, how much we need to spend on necessities, how much we're spending on our wants, like if we do nails, if we are doing other things. We need to look at that budget, write it down, see it in black and white, okay? So we can know where we are. Then the next thing we need to do, I need to look at my notes. Then the next thing we need to do is cut our expenses. If we maybe we have monthly services that we not really using, like for television or something, or cable, or if we really want to meet our financial goals, we have to decide and come to a decision that we want to cut our expenses, okay? So cut all that extra stuff that we be doing. I made some videos about that, not buying fast food and all that. Figure out ways, if we really want to save money and even get some savings, we need to be serious and cut some things, okay? All right. And if we figure out when we doing our budget that we don't actually have enough money coming in, we need to do some side gigs, do some driving or some grocery delivering or something, or work from home online. Do whatever we need to do to get some extra money coming up in the house, okay? Make sure it's legal, okay? Yeah, we need to figure another source of income. All right. All right. And that was number 4. Number 3 was cut our expenses. Okay. Cut them where we can. All right. Number 4 was get some more money coming in. All right. I just want to interrupt just for a second. If you're enjoying this video, go ahead and tap that subscribe, like, and share it with a friend, okay? Thank you. Number 5. Now, I don't know if you have any savings. If you do, or if you don't, we need to work on getting a savings account, okay? And not just a savings account that gives you like pennies, by the end of the year you only gain pennies. What we need to get is a high yield savings account. And that is an account that will give you like maybe 3 point something % interest, I can put some links in the description, if you like, of some high yield savings accounts that when you put them in, they will earn you, dollars, like depending on how much money you have in the account, it will earn you interest. Okay. And if you get paid, what you would do is have auto deposit. Okay. So you won't see that money. If you have it automatically going in there, you won't have to say, I want to use that for something else. Make it automatically go in there. After you figured out what you need for your bills every month, then you can say, okay, I want to have this much money going to my savings account. And before you know it, that money will start adding up and piling up. And once you see it adding up and piling up, then you want to do it more and more and more. Okay? All right. So that is number 5. Okay? Number 6. We need to agree with ourselves that we're going to spend less money. Okay? I've just recently done that because I'm going to admit that I would soothe by going out and buying stuff. I'm like, So, like, if you are an alcoholic, you don't go into the bar, okay? So I have just realized that for me, I can't go in the store unless I'm going into the store for a specific purpose. At this point in my life, I do not need to walk into the store unless I have something specific I need to buy. All right? So we have to vow within ourselves that we are going to spend less money. And that is what I am currently doing. And so far, so good. Okay? So far, so good? Yeah, that's right. All right. That was number 6. We need to vow to spend less money. Now, if you are in debt, especially credit card debt, if we have to cut a card up or put a card away and vow that we are not going to get into any more debt. That's another thing that we need to add to our budget, our credit card debt or school debt. We need to put that into part of our budget, okay? And that's a whole nother video. But we need to vow not to make no more debt, okay? Don't do it. Because we are trying to be financially free. We do not want to be in money bondage, okay? All right. That is number 7. No more debt, okay? Number 8. Now, if you are thinking that you'll have some type of monies coming in, like for your taxes or tax returns or something, use some of that money to Pay off debt if you have debt. Use it not to go out and buy, you know how we do, that bag or that television. Use it to pay off your debts, okay? I mean, take a fraction of the, to pay yourself. But we want to get free. Pay that debt down. Pay that debt down. Pay later. We need to get into a mindset of gratification later. Let's do a little bit of suffering now because we don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. Get rid of that debt, and we need to be saving, putting our coins away, okay? All right, that is number 8, okay? Number 9. If we have to do those nails and those eyelashes and all that other stuff, we need to maybe do it ourselves. Go online. You can buy those kits for yourself. Do it ourselves. That's what I just did. I'm like, Barbara said, I'm going up $10. I said this before. I said, oh, no. I pulled out my clipper set and my bald fade set, and I started doing my own hair, teaching my grandson to do his own hair. We need to cut it out. Cut it out. We can do it ourselves. All right? All right, that is number 9. Do your self-care, and if you have to go to the shop, we ain't got to do all the designs. I could say I was spending some money on my nails and my toes, okay? We don't have to do that. We beautiful without all that, okay? Or just do it yourself. All right, that's enough. That's number 9. All right, and number 10. First of all, if I didn't say it before, we need to set goals for ourselves, okay? I forgot that. That was number 2. If I forgot, we need to set money goals. How much money do we want to save? And how long do we want to take to get there? You want to save 5,000, 8,000, 10,000 in the year? You can do it. You just do the math. How much money you would need to save every month to get to that goal. Set goals. You know what? The reason why I'm doing this right now, I thought about, you know what? If I take all that money that I was spending on every time I went to the store and bought things randomly, I could save a lot of money. We can do this. Just like we go and spend it, we can put it in a high yield savings account and watch that money cha-ching. Okay? If we just learn to save the gratification for later, okay? Put that money aside. Figure out how much money you want to save in 5 months, in a year, and we can do that. Saving and building wealth begins up here. You have to believe that we can build wealth. We need to climb out of that cage and know that we can do it just like anybody else can. We have to change our mindset. We ain't got to be poor the rest of our lives. All we have to do is say, okay, by this time, I want to save this amount of money. And do it. Stick to it. Just like we throw money to other people, give our money away, give it to yourself. Give it to ourselves. Put it in our pocket. Put it in our bank. We can do that, okay? And which led me to say that to you is number 10. We need to review our goals regularly on the regular. Okay? Like, how am I doing? Did I reach my goal? Am I paying off that bill? Pay them bills off and put some money to the side. It's for you. It's for your family. Okay? And for us older ones, we need We need to do this for our family. We need to set up wealth for our family. Okay? Set up wealth for our family. It's not just for you. Something happened to you tomorrow, what's going to happen to your family? And yes, we need to care what happens. We don't want to leave our family high and dry. Why we got to do that? Let's create wealth for the people we leave behind, because we all going to die one day. Now, whether you set them up for wealth now or whether you decide, okay? And we can live and be wealthy. We can. We need to understand and undo all that stuff that we have told ourselves about money. That, oh, I'm not never going to dig out of this hole. Then you won't. You will be what you tell yourself you will be. So I've been telling myself, I'm about to do this. I'm about to do that. I'm going to live like this. You can do it. You can dig yourself out. You can. I'm sorry that you've gone through this. I've gone through a lot as far as my finances in my life, and I'm just learning that I can live wealthy. I can. Even if I don't have it right now, if I dig in, stop spending money and buying those unnecessary things, that I can create wealth for myself and my family. And I'm here to encourage you that you can do it too. Take off that negativity of poorness hat and put on your wealth hat. Okay? All right? I'm going to check back in with you to see how you've been doing. Okay? What did I say? Think you need to watch this video again and write all that stuff down that I said. And do that. Start doing it right now. Not tomorrow. Write it down now. Okay? All right. Now, if this video was valuable to you, I'm going to need you to go ahead and tap that subscribe button, like it, and share, okay? Because I really do want to help you. All right? See you in my next video. Okay, I'm going to check on you. All right? Bye-bye.